Pokémon! It's... Oh no!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of All Out Pummeling. I'm JP, one of the coaches of the Toddington Torricats, and once again joined by my co-hosts.
I'm Joe, coach of the Kruko and Crocodiles.
And I'm PK, coach of the Luton Town Leafeons.
And boys, it is round 6. Well, covering round 6 matches for the Master Group and the Grey Group. Once again, another spicy round of matches. Some with a little more on the line than others. My one in particular was one of those.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think out of the three of us, I think it was just you.
Yeah, I was locked into top, PK was locked into bottom, but you, it was all on the line. It was all on the line.
It's all on the line. Yeah, so we'll be getting onto those very shortly. Trying to think if there was anything else spicy that happened in between last episode and this episode. One thing is I did manage to solve the children's puzzle. On this,
It's been taking him 3 weeks.
So it turns out, right? So like last time Joe was saying that, the different types of Pokeballs. It was like, well, no, because there's like loads of Pokeballs. Or actually, there's Pokeballs with the bits like coloured in, and Pokeballs with the bits not coloured in. And it wants you to find the ones with the coloured in. And turns out there's only 6 of them.
Well,
so I solved that. I felt real good about that.
I think wasn't it Legends
for a while.
Legends Arceus and Diamond Pearl got release dates? Is that what it is? Did they get announced recently?
Yeah, they have.
November something for Diamond and Pearl remake, and then
January 28th for Arceus.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Which is surprisingly close, considering they're two. Well, they're not mainline Pokemon games, but they're pretty big games. So.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I mean,
one of them has been done before, and you can play now, just in 2D, and it's still good.
And we have no idea about Arceus. It could just be shit.
Yeah,
and
very
tiny.
sparse.
Hopefully, it's good and has lots of content and is what we all are dreaming of. But I am not going to hold my breath even slightly.
Exactly.
Now they'll be out on the Switch Pro, which hasn't yet been announced, but is seemingly going to be announced every single week for the past few
There's
months.
a Nintendo Direct this week. I can't remember when. Sometime this week.
Well, it's E3 coming up, isn't it? So.
And they said it's going to be talking about hardware. So that'll be the Switch Pro or whatever you want to call it.
It's nearly as powerful as a PS4. To be fair, that would still be.
But then again, you can take it on the bus with you.
You can take.
I could take a PS4 on the bus with me.
They just
and play it rather than just actually
that you can hold.
Depends how bad Joy-Con drift is. That's the
Oh god, I get so fed
mine's
up
not
with
too
that
bad, but that's because I haven't really played my Switch since I got it. So
yeah,
such a pain. Such a pain.
Other things
Anyway,
happened.
right.
There was I was going to say there was a very nice Carmine podcast as well. They've been holding down the fort while the rest of us content creators have been slacking.
it's an extra long one, yeah.
Oh god, it was like all that pummeling length. I wasn't quite ready for it. Normally it can do be like a lunch break and the drive home, but this time it was lunch break, drive home, and then I had to load it up again while I ate my food. So my god, there's so much.
And that was just with him adding another co-host, let alone adding a second. This
is the thing.
Doesn't know actually how quick we are.
We are succinct with 3 people.
Exactly. It only took us 20 minutes to start because I was sending YouTube videos, but it's fine.
Yeah, that did happen. It was a really, really interesting look into the psyche of 2 of our league players, and I definitely came away with some lessons learnt about how to view my games, because I definitely fall into the trap of caring too much, because I used to be like super duper competitive, and I still kind of am, but I need to think about things more on face value. It's like, okay, well, if I'm annoyed, then why am I annoyed? Is it because I didn't prep well enough, or is it because it was a bad matchup, and like, can I put things down to that, or was I just outplayed on the day, kind of thing? They broke it down really nicely, and enjoyed watching it. I did feel like a villain for the entire thing though, because Web did bring.
As well, it was just like, I think there's JP who made me want to quit and end it all.
I could never make it up to. It's a sad time.
It was a very good episode. I can't say that I agree or the same things do not happen to me. I'm very much monkey brain. Like, I'm salty when I lose, for sure. But like actual like prepping for the matches and get some anxious about it. Yeah, that doesn't happen to me. I'm just like, just click some buttons, be hero, kill hero. Like, I'm very much still that beginner sort of. Well, I'm just gonna try to kill things. Like, there's no strategy here. Like, because I don't like thinking.
All in the pre-prep, and then in the game, monkey brain takes over.
Yeah, like they were saying that they go in with like a plan. It's like, okay, this is how I want to win. I'll bring this mon because I think this is going to do well. Whereas I don't have any of that knowledge. I literally just do it all by numbers. Be like, okay, I'm calcing like everything to start off with, see what I'm going to bring, and then go from there. So.
Hey, my best advice is to get the first 3 turns figured out in your head. So like think what are they most likely to lead? How can I put them on the back foot instantly and then start taking the momentum from there? And if you can really screw someone up in like the first 2 turns, you can
it is a big
do some
advantage.
big damage. Yeah, for sure.
Though Webb was saying that he actually didn't care about the first couple of turns. Well, like, not that he didn't care, but like he found the first couple of turns really difficult, and it was much easier for him to play the game once his first 2 things were dead, and he only got 4 things left to manage. He's like, okay, now I know what my game plan is.
There is a point where you get down to like your last 3-4 mons where you're like, right, okay, now we can deep think about the exact plans of everything and how it all goes round. But the start off with just like, press up the earthquake, see what happens.
I literally just go pure numbers. Like, I'm just like, right, I know exactly how much damage I think this is going to do, and then go from there because that's what I feel works best.
The numbers don't lie, kid, unless your damage calculator lies to you.
You can get, if you get crit, you get whatever, then it's fine. But
cheeky one bang.
Yeah, get the cheeky one bang.
Oh dear. But so no, it was really good listening to them talk about that. And Out of Your League, we miss you. Come back. Hopefully we'll get a nice bumper episode at some point.
Sorry, they'll come back and we'll go because in 6 days PSO2 New Genesis drops. So we'll be
I'm not ready. I still need to finish the story.
I've got 6 days to complete 2 expansions on Final Fantasy 14. So I can start playing PSO. And somehow work in this time. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh well, last bit of news. Me and PK have had the jab, so we're
we've had our
partially ready to
vaccinated. Yeah, got me
fully integrate back.
Pfizer jab.
Hopefully, I'll have mine next week, or be able to book it next week.
Yeah, it's good thing. Yeah, younger than us, so you don't quite hit that criteria yet.
Yeah.
PK was fine with it. I nearly fucking died on mine.
yeah. I've had no ill effects at all. Like.
I can now move my arm up here, but it's still kind of hurts the point of it.
Like 1 in 4 are having like side effects, but they
I don't know, man.
no more
Literally,
than 48 hours.
There was in my room where I had it done. Like, there was a lot of people that were like having it done, and then a lot of people at the side who had it done, and they were in like the chill out zone. And literally, there was only one other lady who put their hand up that they needed assistance. But like everyone else was like completely fine. There was like 20 people there. So,
but it doesn't come on for like hours and hours after. Then it's lasts maybe 24 hours.
Yeah.
And
then mine was 10 minutes into another like hour of death.
Oh no. I think Becky was the same with her first one. She's had both of them. Like the first one, she was completely fine with, but the second one like wiped her out for a weekend. So like, maybe the second one will get me. But
so better than the alternative. So,
yeah,
that is true. Well, we'll see. Right, let's start out with some Pokemon games then, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And the first game we're going to be looking at is the Luton Town Leafeons versus the Sheffield Shedinjas.
This is Ed's ongoing battle against various weathers. And
This is the
he was
last stop,
locked in-
isn't it? End of the tour.
No, it's not. I don't believe. I think
Who's
there's
he not
another
fought
one.
yet?
There is another Sam, maybe.
Has he fought Wev's Hippowdon? Because Hippowdon and
don't know.
Tyranitar. I know he's fought all of the different
Isn't there
Wevers.
another Tyrant? There's 2 Tyrantars, isn't there? Or is there 1 Tyrant?
I think there's one Tyranitar, a Hippowdon. There's also a Ninetales, Alola, and a Charizard Y.
I mean, we'll get to the next matches after.
And there's your Pelipper.
But yeah, I think
Which
there
is on
might
the
be
team.
another, if I remember correctly. But anyway, this was just a match for pride. I think he was locked into top, I was locked into bottom. So this is just me trying to clamber some sort of win back. Brought the Venomoth, as you can see.
I was going to say, you bought the spicy Venomoth.
Once before, I could have brought it in once before in a match where it actually kind of worked out well. But in this match, it's got a silver powder on it, which powers up bug type moves.
Mm-hmm.
So at +1, it will guaranteed kill Mega Gyarados if it hasn't, if it's as long as it's not faster than me, even. That's what I'm trying to think. Yeah, and that's and also Giga Drain.
And that's it.
That
That's
is
the
pretty
game
good.
plan. That's
Yeah,
Venomoth.
Yeah, that's good. I was trying to remember. I was like, there was another thing. So yeah. Poison, grass, bug coverage does pretty nicely in this match. Ferrothorn, as we'll see, is pure special defense because even with 0 defense investment, it does well against all his physical attackers. It doesn't get killed by anything. So that's mainly. So the main things I was worried about is obviously Gyarados and Thundurus.
Yep. Very scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff trying to go into fighting those things. Pretty much.
Sucker Punch Bishop, not Bullet Punch. That's on the Hariyama.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, I wasn't
Things
too worried.
I've learned.
No, it was pretty much just Thundurus and Gyarados. Those are the only 2 things I was actually worried about. Like, I couldn't care less about the rest things. Jolteon, we'll see, is specifically designed to beat a +2 if it's Dragon Dance start +2 Gyarados, because it actually has a choice scarf, which, considering it's a very
Hell
fast
yeah.
one, it's a choice. This is a choice scarf Jolteon to outspeed a +2 Mega Gyarados.
You should not be Protects, and then was it not
Quick Feet.
Quick Feet. That's the one, yeah. Protect Quick Feet.
Quick Queen. Oh, I probably could have, but I just wanted to run a choice scarf on it because wasn't it you
Yeah.
the week before who ran choice scarf on Talonflame?
I did run Choice.
Yeah,
Talonflame.
yeah. I think that's why I was gonna do it. I was like, oh well, he ran it on that. So I could run it on this.
Making the fastest
Monkey
things.
see, monkey.
Exactly, monkey brain working. Yeah. But no, I think it's mainly like Pelipper's specially defensive, Ferrothorn's specially defensive, and everything else is just designed to be fast and hit. So that was the plan going in to try to outpower his team. It's all about powering stuff.
Here's the
so.
high performance team. Although he is the setup, he's not like
Exactly.
the most powerful out the gate.
Exactly. And if I can get the rain up, I don't need to set up. So
That's true. Yeah, your setup is sending out a mon and either it dying or you turning out.
exactly.
Yeah, I've just noticed that you got gender equality across the board there. Three males, 2 females. I also didn't realize that Thundurus could have a gender.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was,
Yeah, I thought legendaries didn't
so
have.
it's one of them. Yeah.
Weird, huh?
It's a genie.
Of
course,
maybe
it's male.
we'll see when it comes out. Maybe it won't have a gender. We'll see. Right, shall we get into the game then? See what's
Yep.
crack-a-lacking? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm quite interested to see how the Venomoth does because the Carmine podcast was singing its praises. And it's a Venomoth being brought to a league match. And here it
a
is!
Venomoth. It is. Can take that against Ninetales.
Taken one of them. Maybe not a
Perfectly
Blizzard
fine.
though.
No, but if it does have blizzards, then I get the knowledge of it.
Okay. I wonder if he
Not
has
ideal with the
Blizzard.
Aurora Veil.
Yeah, but then it also can tank a Moonblast as well if it had Moonblast.
Sure.
So see if he stays in and tries to do something fancy.
I'm guessing he didn't have the Blizzard, or he was
Yeah,
The Defiant boost.
that was unfortunate
Oh, no.
to say the least. Because yeah, Venomoth could have put in far more work, but oh well.
I mean, it did a bit of a chunk to
Yeah,
be sharp, which is
Damage
pretty nice.
things.
Spooked.
And
it.
it's
might
given
have
me
killed if the Aurora Veil wasn't
Yeah.
up. So.
It's given me
Yeah.
information that it definitely does have freeze dry. That I figured it would, because obviously
Yeah.
it does more damage to water types.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
awkward,
good
right?
coverage.
Because on
Yeah.
the turn that Ed wants to click Aurora Veil, you could go to Pelipper to stop the Aurora Veil, but you could also take a massive freeze try for the privilege of taking that risk. So
Yeah.
Oh my god, it lives
And
in all
he-
that pummeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here's where
heck.
the choice scarf comes in my favour, because this isn't fully speed invested, because it doesn't have to be. So it's actually got 40 HP on it, which is enough to survive the all-out pummeling from a from a.
I felt like Ed just did a lot there, and you just sort of tanked a hit, and then just.
Yeah, I swaggered him up. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Oh,
It's got swagger, because again, it's just a move I wanted to use.
That's pretty clutch. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Again,
you
it's
scared
'cause
about-
it was mainly to stop setup. Like,
Yeah.
that knockoff doing a lot of damage there.
Mm.
Like considering it's not knocking off anything, that's
yeah.
so much.
it's- so I think it was choice banded. That I
Yeah, it
worked
must
out
have been for that.
before.
The waterfall
Big
animation
Gatsby.
looks like Aquajet. It's like, boom.
And now you run away. Good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Back to the steel type. Yeah.
Okay, Aurora going back up.
He's probably going to run away. So here's my chance to home claws.
These have got rocks up,
Yeah.
so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like his
Something.
switch-ins are kind of limited because everything takes quarter damage, right?
Yeah. After the talk of getting
For
rocks
this.
up for other people.
Oh, okay. A crit is how you get through this. I was like, you're not going to be able to kill this thing even with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah,
that
it
is
was weird.
helpful.
Like plus, and I think even without a crit, +2 would have killed or at least done 80%.
I think it would have done a lot.
Not behind
I
an
don't think it
Aurora
would kill.
Veil. Not
Oh
behind an
yeah, sorry,
Aurora
behind the
Veil.
Aurora. This was super sad because I'd clicked
Yeah.
Stone Edge here, and I got flinched, so it would have just died to the Stone Edge, even behind the Aurora Veil.
That's fine.
that's
Ed
bad.
didn't even it out after you hacks in his Hariyama.
So we've seen this is now what choice scarf Moxie, most likely. So
But I mean, look at what's left. Like literally, it's Thunderous that can take this out if it's got Focus Blast. So here
Yeah.
it comes. Takes the
Which
rocks.
I knew it would. Second Leech Seed miss, fucking sucks, but what are you gonna do? Focus Blast miss is like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we even said in the chat, like I was like, yeah, it'll even out over the season, it's fine, it happens.
It'll even out.
And then
Yeah.
another
Aurora
Focus Blast
Veil
miss, and I'm like, see,
Focus Blast.
like now. it went quicker than I expected.
Oh, you
Finally
landed
get
the
the
Leech
Leech
Seed
Seed
though.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Hacks.
and because I'm
Hacks.
especially defensive with a Choppleberry, as we now see, to take one of the Focus Blasts, I do not care about it, so I can heal back up,
Nice.
kill it with a Leech Seed. Like,
Ed is like, what the fuck is this game?
yeah,
bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
never die to Excel Gore, and Gyro Ball 100% kills it because it's so fast.
It is very fast.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Okay, yeah. and-
And
Nothing to get through this, I guess.
yep, even with
Yeah.
Earthquake, again, even without any physical defense investment, it's still gonna tank it. So
Interesting that you didn't go the Mega this game.
yeah,
Maybe it's so
I
we
was
could keep the
curious
Flying
of
Stab
that.
for Ludicolo. If it was to come.
Maybe like, but I was sure he was going to go Mega, so that's why I had a lot of. It's one of the reasons why Venomoth was on there.
Yeah, so maybe just wanted to keep the Intimidate and the Flying type.
Yeah, maybe. But he was Moxie, so I guess he wanted to try to sweep. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and he- surely he would
knew
have
this
Super
was
Sonic
way
Scarf,
before
yeah.
me, because I had no idea that Ferrothorn was just going to kill everything. I was like,
Yeah.
oh. When he was like, I'm pretty sure this is GG. I'm like, is it? And I checked the calcs. And I'm like, oh yeah, doesn't have anything to get through this.
All comes good for Monkey Brain.
Exactly. But yeah, so we scrambled
we
a
could get a win.
second win of the season. There you go, against the Hyper Offense Hail team.
Hells yeah. Oh, what was it that stopped it? Oh, Ferrothorn.
Yep.
It's almost like Hyper Offense doesn't do very well against big wally bastards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was really happy that the Chopperberry worked out. That I know on previous Carmine podcast mentioned, that they said leftovers is always the right thing on Ferrothorn. Like, no, it was specifically designed to tank a Focus Blast, get a Leech Seed and a Gyro Ball off. Like, So,
And
yeah,
it
in this
works.
match, it worked perfectly. So, yeah. So
It
felt
does
good.
help that a lot of
Actually
them
getting a
missed as
win.
well. A lot of the Focus Blast did miss.
I mean, the same amount of Focus Blast missed as the same amount of Leech Seeds missed. So, yeah.
Fair. Still very funny to watch.
Yeah, especially because it was like 4 turns in a row. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Ah, well, good stuff. Nice 4-0 to finish out the group stages for you. So
Hell
must be-
yeah. Ending
been
on a
pretty good
high
about
note.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Right then, should we get on to the next match? This is going to be... It's the Toddington Torracats versus the Yeovil Town Young Gooses. This is me versus Joseph. And this match meant the world to me. So this is... I needed to win to get into the top bracket, and every season up till now I've been in the top bracket, so I was like, I gotta win. This is his first season, I can't let him beat me here. And then I look at the team he's brought and it's like, wow, don't think I'm ever getting through Skarmory, Asukun and Florges. Didn't even consider how tanky Fur Coat Persian Alola is. I was like, oh no, it's fine. I just need to get rid of the Manectric, and then like the rest of it, I can start whittling down with my boosty stuff.
And you got Intimidate on the Manectric, and of course, we know Roserade can be a special wall. So.
Exactly, as we have literally proven to you before.
I'm well aware that Roserade is here entirely to cuck Superior.
Very much.
Because quarter resist, decent special defense stat. So yeah, I can't get Superior going while it's still there, but we'll see that I'm forced into that situation earlier than I would have wanted. The team I brought, I was kind of happy with it. The only one that I was super unhappy with is Keldeo. He was kind of just slapped on there. I think I could have done something way more interesting with him. Either like switched him out for Talonflame, which I think would have been good for getting through Skarmory and Roserade. Also, just having another Mon with something to deal with tanks would have been nice. Because I think he was just like I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. He was just kind of nothing. He was just bog standard Keldeo ripped from
Carmine Skull
Ladder.
Secret Sword. Like,
yeah, that, and it was wasted slot, to be honest. Strategy wise, I don't really remember too much other than just try and get through the team. So shall we get into the game and see what happens?
yeah.
Let's go then in 3, 2, 1, go.
I was thinking Talonflame would have been nice for this.
Talonflame would have been really nice for
this.
this.
Swords Dance, Flame Charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get that going. You can do some damage, I think.
But I was thinking like, the fighting stab on Keldeo would be nice for things like the Persian. And even it's not that bad for Skarmory.
Lemons is tanky.
Lemons is very tanky, yep. Superpower doing a nice chunk to that. Intimidate comes out, so I mean...
Now you're -2.
Yeah, so the quick attack unfortunately is not going to kill that.
Okay, but still, you're taking much there.
Yep, this is Salt West again, I believe, so eating the special attacks as well, which is nice. Can go into Oyakatsuma, take the fake out, because I'm ridiculously tanky. Go for a Brick Break, expecting either that to stay in and try and do something, or go out to Skarmory. Now here's something I didn't really cotton on to until like later on in the game, is the roost and the landing mechanics. So go for Diamond Storm here, hoping for the defense boost, because I know I will
very
live this.
lucky.
Yeah.
There's 50% chance. Very surprised the Power Gem didn't kill though, so I'm pretty sure this has got some decent special attack. Sorry, special defense investment for it to live that. Because I in my mind I was like 100% this dies now, and then it lived. I was like, shoot.
Is there not a better move than Power Gem?
Power Gem's the strongest special rock move.
Okay.
Because it was full special attack, DLC. But yeah, sorry, that superpower did absolutely nothing to Persian Lola. I was like, what the heck? And even Seb after the game, he was like, what? Did not expect that to take so little. Gosh. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. Both our megas are down. This is kind of fine. I was worried about Manectric for stuff like Keldeo, so now Keldeo is a little more useful. In my head, but it doesn't turn out well. Lemons versus that is an okay matchup, but I am still physical, so it's not going to do the most damage. Wild Charge, kind of doing okay against Persian, doing about the same as the superpower from Landorus. Ridiculous. Switching
Free
you
swap on the fake out. Yeah.
We're running leftovers. Flipping leftovers. I think I wanted that just. Yeah, it was just because I was calm
I mean, it's
mind.
fine. If you're calm minded, yeah, it's not too bad. It's fine.
But yeah, so the thing is, it just can't do any damage to a Florges. Big special wall, and Moonblast would have one-shot it. So yeah, have to go out this, eat some Moonblast, eat another Moonblast.
Yeah.
Sacrificed it for rocks because I could just see what was going to happen in terms of like he's just going to keep switching out between his walls. But I mean, he's still got Scarring, so it's kind of bad. And I made
I think that was
as well.
I think that was a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, and then they get defogged away, and it's like,
Yep. Thing is, he
You're slower than
could have
this.
done a whole lot of damage.
You're slower than this guy.
Yeah, Glismod's so slow. It's like the slowest thing in my team by a long way. Liquidation not doing too much. So this is where I'm like, if I was brick breaking on these roosts, then that would be pretty good. I'm going for the liquidation, trying to go for the defense drop.
Yeah.
So I get the brick break here. It's like, if I would have done that earlier, then potentially would have been in a better,
when he didn't have
spot.
fire as well.
Yeah. So get kicked out. Go into Luxray because it is my switch in for this, but this thing is still healthy enough.
Sorry, another hit will take it out though.
but it's faster than you, so it can just U-turn, right?
Yeah, and it's got leftovers as well, so it's healing up. But the foul play doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Living there. That was real sad. It's still living. There. So now I'm like, okay,
Superior versus the world.
Yeah, I went into this to try and get like a revenge kill, get a boost up ready, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because this thing, it coming out there, I know it's going to be faster than me.
Big damage.
Yeah. Did you not want? What was it like a hidden power ground or something? What is
Psychic.
Fire, flying, psychic.
Psychic, ice, fire.
The thing is, it's choice scarf. So the fact that he went to it so brazenly, it just means like, I'm going to wall you and I'm going to kill you. So I knew that I had to switch out. And
there's some pressure doing nothing there.
Yeah, doing nothing to this. And at this point, like, I can't get through any of his Wally boys at all. So this game.
Like Suicune hasn't even hit the field. So
and he didn't even want to give me the Persian. I was a little salty.
One of them points. The league
I know.
taking.
I know. Yeah, he's going for those points. Can you give me the cat? So this is gonna wall this out. And now I just have to wait for my swift demise.
20 crits in a row.
There you go.
Crits would have even helped against Morrissey. And there we go. So very well prepped and played by Joseph there. I think I brought the wrong team to the game. I think it was a bad matchup and I played it poorly. For sure. I think Luxray was good. I think I misplayed Diancie. Keldeo was a bad bring. And Glisapod was okay, but it didn't do as much work as I needed him to do. So after the game, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a bit hard for me with all those walls. He was like, oh yeah, but I brought them offensive, and I was like, don't say that. No. You've still brought 4 walls.
5 if you want to clear it.
Well, yeah, 5 of you recruited the Resurrect. Yeah, so it was tough. Well played by him, and now my streak is broken, so I no longer have to care about getting into the top bracket anymore.
Yeah, it's
freed
fine.
me from this
me.
curse.
Like, yeah, it's all good. Although,
Down to Clown.
it is completely not to do with Pokemon, but it did feel weird you calling him Joseph. Like,
well, I have to because we've got Joe,
Like-
PK, and then there's unless he's got like another. I can't call him Joe because we've got Joe. We've got 2 of
I
them.
know. Like, every time he said it, it was like my ears pricked up. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah, Joseph. When have I ever called you Joseph?
I know you never have, but like, yeah, I think it's just a poor reaction. I
Jason.
really want to call that. It's my mum, and I'm like, oh god, I've got like perk up. Like, pay attention.
You call us Joseph, we'll call you John Paul.
Oh god, John Paul.
John Paul.
No, you got to call me JupTV.
JupTV.
Exactly. the whole spiel. So I've had a bit of time to lick my wounds after that. So feeling fine, ready to have some fun in the playoffs. I think.
Good.
Yeah. Right. Shall we get on to the Master Ball group then?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay. Our first game in the Master Ball group is going to be the Limehouse Luxrays versus the London Lotads.
Yes, indeed. I can't remember. I still think the Lotads were just locked out at this point, even if they won super hard. And maybe there was a chance if they win like really hard, they can knock someone else down. I think that was it. I think it was this match. One of these two is going to end up in the 4th slot and not get into the top bracket. So this game was quite important, I think.
Yes, yeah. Because this was fighting to not get knocked out, right? Because both you and the War
Me
Turtles...
and the War Turtles were locked into top.
Yes, so this was the fight for survival.
I think so. I might be wrong. I might be
Like
wrong, and it
Champions
might have
League.
not mattered at all. I don't know. But
Yeah, I'm not sure, like 100%, but I feel like this mattered. But,
yeah, because I think the Lotads were 0-2 coming into this. I think the Luxrays were 1-1, but I can't remember what the Pokemon difference was. So if they can do the old switcheroo, then they might be able to claw their way above.
The Luxrays were 1-1-0, and the Lotads were 0-2 with a -7. So it could have been
even.
That's a win big. So
So I guess they needed to win 4-0, and then they swap places. So 4-0 or better.
Yeah.
So not undoable. Not undoable.
not undoable. But,
especially
so
not
I
with
guess
Kieran on the other team.
Yeah.
so that means then that the Luxrays, all they have to do is take out a couple of Mons, and it doesn't even matter if they lose them.
Yeah, if they can take out 3 Mons, it doesn't matter. They're into top group.
Yeah, so at that point, surely thinking that going in, you'd be like, well, I'm just going to like ban something so I know it gets a kill and just
Ban
trade
everything,
1 for 1.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to
just
say this.
explode on everything. That's all you need.
This makes the team that he's brought make a lot more sense because he just brought lots of massive hitty things.
Yeah, straight out.
I want to see a choice band explosion on that cloister.
Yeah. That would be great.
Oh,
And
so
on
it's level, is it?
Azalf gets it too.
Is it normal
Yeah.
gem? Can you get normal gems in this gen? Like-
No, you can't. They
yeah.
got rid of them. But yeah, you've got 2 exploding Mons. You've got the Mega Bonnet with the Destiny Bond. That's 3 Mons right
Yeah,
there.
that's cool. Yeah.
Done.
Money.
God.
Money
Oh,
right
Mega
there.
Bonnet with Destiny Bond this game would be great.
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
Just not
trying
play for the
to
win,
get a
play for
4-0,
the...
are you?
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, wow. Well, what the Lotads brought there, their team looks pretty horrible as well. Like if you saw that on the lad, you'd be like, oh no.
It's big, it's bulky, but it's got a lot of damage on it with the Kieran.
It's got a lot of damage. Luckily, that is just a regular Sableye, if that is lucky.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that is now a Mega Venusaur.
Yes.
Yeah, really scary team. Should we see how the match unfolds then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's head on
Let's
in.
go in 3, 2, 1, go. So interesting to see if the
Does he
Luxrays
start
can
the
break
advert?
through.
No.
No, see if the Luxrays can break through the bulkier team that the Lotads brought.
We go straight into a dance. No, going for a U-turn. Okay.
Nice U-turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
little scouty. get into this, which is a very good matchup versus this.
Yeah.
It's Sash as well. So, do you reckon this is Scarf Curum then to outspeed the Infernape?
Oh, okay.
Nasty flop back
Yeah, and he probably thought he could outspeed it and kill, so he had to go for the vacuum
Would
wave.
like a close combat
And straight
into
down.
a priority move not have done it, or
If it was choice scarfed, it outspeeds the Infernape, so he's gambling that it was choice scarfed. Otherwise, he would have clicked big.
Yeah,
fight
otherwise Nasty Plot is generally always the
close
play,
combat.
right?
does it not get back punch? Infernape.
It does get Mac Punch, but that's physical.
Interesting.
Vacuum
He's
Wave's
gone
special.
for special then. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Razor Shell.
Interesting.
What
He's
is
gone for
Razor
special this
Shell?
game.
Razor Shell is a water 80 base power move with a high crit chance.
Ah, and a 50% chance of lowering the target's defense stat. Why would he use that?
Who was using
know.
it? The
Cloister.
Cloister.
Yeah,
Water stab. It's physical water stab. As good as.
I guess.
Yeah.
But surely you'd run.
No, I think that's probably fine for a one move, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so weakness policy coming out on the Tyranitar in the sandstorm, and it's got a speed boost.
What can it do to get through this? Oh, just do
Just
that.
straight up Stone Edge. Straight up
That'll
Stone
do
Edge.
it.
Wow.
This is where the plan comes together.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah,
stop.
another
And-
Stone Edge. Yep.
The rocks.
Okay,
The stealth
So
rocks.
if the Lotads lose one more mon, that's it. They're finished. They're finito.
How are you going to get through this dinosaur?
With a prankster
Julius
protect
Caesar.
Julius
I mean, Will-O-Wisp,
Caesar.
right?
That's really gay, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, Prankster won't work because it's dark type. Prankster won't work because it's dark type.
Yep.
So you can't Will-O-Wisp it.
And that's
Buddy,
it.
Will-O-Wisp
Welcome
it.
to the moon
Will-O-Wisp
group.
it.
There
I'm
it
afraid.
is.
Oh my god, the tech!
Nice. This is just, this is a
Oh,
plan
yeah,
A
let's go
coming
with this.
together for this.
What's that?
Defog. Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I mean, to make Kurum live. Is that what we're
yeah. Yeah, must have been. But. But that was your chance to click an earthquake, right? That was your one hope to click an earthquake to kill this thing.
Yeah.
But.
Youch.
dear.
Well, this is
thinking? Ooh,
this is
dear,
doing
oh dear.
some wonders for
That's-
Tyranitar on the kill
That's
chart.
it, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
That
Oh,
is.
holy hell.
Oh
Fantastic.
my god!
Oh,
Oh, God, he killed her.
What a great result. The monkey's
What a
dead.
great set.
And,
yeah.
we get to
The
see
monkey
Tyranitar.
Pokemon died.
The monkey
saw a big
Pokemon
sweep.
died. Yeah.
That was great. Great play.
That's because against the Gliscor, right? Because that was what triggered the weakness policy with a U-turn.
U-turn.
But it's either gonna U-turn or it's gonna earthquake you, right? Otherwise, it just runs away, and it runs away by U-turning, right? So
Yeah.
that's really good to
And he-
trap it against the Gliscor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And he'd already rock polished up, right? So yeah. Or
Yeah.
did he do it that turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
it was great.
Mm.
Like trying to put in
Yeah,
work.
man.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I like in the chat, so GG guys, at least you avoid Ed Pryor in the next round, presumably. no one wants to fight Ed. Although I'm sure the Luxrays would probably be quite happy to with their Tyranitar.
Yeah.
To counter the hail strategy.
With the sand.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ed must only fight people with weather. Oh, wow. So, stellar win for the Luxrays, cementing their spot in...
Yeah, they are up into
Sun
Sun,
bracket.
and that
Yep.
puts the Londinium Lotads at 0-3 down into the Moon bracket.
bracket. Oh, we didn't even get to see the Bennett. We don't even know if it was running the Destiny Bond set.
I hope so. I hope it was just
I really
identified.
hope so as well.
All he had to do was kill 3 mons, and he was like, "Yep,
Yeah.
just run the most offensive bollocks I can and take 3 things down on the way."
It does feel super bad when you're in the low tats position. I have been in that position. You get up into master group from like the bottom group, and then you just go 0-3. I think it's happened to me twice now, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's like, oh, I couldn't even get through when there's 3 spots.
For doing well in the first matches as I just get smashed by like all red crews. Oh, great.
Hey man, I'm a green.
You're
I'm not blue this season.
You're blue,
Yeah, no.
but you were green for a stint.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I
immortal
won
champion.
a green group. Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, well, should we get on to our final game?
Yeah.
Of the group stages. This is going to be, well, it's the Wushty Warty Tots, the Worcester War Turtles, versus the Crookan Crocknows. Okay, the Crookan Crocknows.
Yeah.
So
It's me.
This game, if it mattered, this would be like the grand final game kind of thing. You know, you've got last season's champion versus the team which everyone seems to be fearing this season. It's been like 6-0 people. Even when you like try and counter the bird, it's like, oh, actually, it doesn't care.
There's 3 championships in this match.
They have defog on like 3 things or 4 things potentially. Yeah. So this would be hype if, you know, I feel like there's going to be some troll sets coming.
I mean, I gave it a go, but I also didn't put too much of my time and effort into it because I knew it literally didn't matter.
Sure.
So, like, there was one cheeky bit of tech that I put on there that we don't actually get to see because, lol, I got flinched a bunch and then that didn't matter. So we didn't see that one mon that had.
I'm remembering this match. I remember being very annoyed for you.
Yeah. There was other stuff about, but I think, there wasn't much
It's
to
just
discuss.
worth watching. Like,
Pretty much. I think there was one bit of tech on Dom Fan, but you won't get to see it. And I'm going to keep that close to my chest for preview for the next.
Sure.
For when I meet this guy in the grand final again.
Oh my god, he's bringing Don Fan to the final. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, was there anything you were like particularly worried about on their team?
I mean,
plan for?
It's the Serene Grace, right? I'm super slow. He's marginally faster than me and just starts clicking the flinch moves, and I'm like, shit. So
That's very good.
Coin toss is in his favor.
Exactly. That was what I came down to. And I think, as you'll see in this and prepping for this, it does just come down a lot to coin toss luck. I tried to minimize that luck as much as I could with my prep, but at the end of the day, there's still going to be a lot of RNG in this.
Are you telling me you're not running inner focus on that Dragonite?
I thought about it. Genuinely, I thought about it. I am not this particular time, but I was like, could do it. Yeah. Because then I think even if I ran inner focus, then you've still just got Ice Punch Jirachi, just one shot sets. It's like,
that is true.
All right, Dan. And anything dragon related from that high Dragon, just Okos as well, pretty much. So,
what about a nice choice scarf on that Aloma Mola?
The choice scarf Alola Mola. I didn't bring it. I genuinely was like, this is the game I bring Serene Grace, Ice Beam, Blissey. Taste of his own.
It's so tempting. Or just slam Ice Beam.
It doesn't work if you go second.
Ice Beam does. I don't have to flinch him. I just freeze him.
Oh, you just
It's fine.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. No, we didn't bring in that yet. But I didn't. These are all things on the cards.
That's hilarious. I don't want to see.
I think I brought it once in the Unsparse Cup. Just a Serene Grace blessing.
Shall we get in?
Yeah.
See if anything sparks to mind.
Yeah, no worries. Let's go then in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, leading off with the one, the only, Jasper.
Queenly Majesty.
Okay. So, you turn doing a butt ton of damage versus Mega Slowbro.
So from that, I worked out instantly it was choice banned. I was like, okay, that's choice banned. Did the calc. And then,
well predicted by them that you'd go for the Will-O-Wisp. Going into the Moltres.
This Sableye is full special defense, I believe. Let me just check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job it is.
It's got
Hurricane.
It's got a lot of special defense, a lot of HP. It's actually got 84 speed to outspeed something super slow. I think a Quagsire. I think it outspeeds a Quagsire.
Yeah.
Have we seen Quagsire this season?
It's come quite a few times. Yeah. Enough that I did prep for it.
Brave of you to stealth rocks after he's already boosted up
Nasty
a couple of
players,
times.
Yeah. I mean, you saw, even
it's
after
still
3
a
nasty
blissey,
pots, he's still
but
only
yeah.
doing 30%.
True, but
It's
like a
still a
toxic
save.
might have been quite nice.
Was I running it? Let's have a look.
He's trying to use
I'm not
his
running it.
moves, but unfortunately,
I just
he's
want-
got
I wanted to
literally
get-
3 times in a row.
Yeah, I wanted to just get up Stealth Rocks because it's super good versus the whole team.
It is, that is true. But, okay, now your special wall is down and this
Yeah,
is still out.
all I was doing for those past 4 turns was trying to click Healing Wish, and it just didn't get off all of them. So I was like, oh.
Stone Edge this. Okay, it's steady.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Are we
this
gonna
is
hit one?
choice
Oh, then
scarf.
they switch out!
Yeah.
And then they switch out. Oh my god, I remember raging at this. I was like, oh my god, they switched it out!
So this thing is Choice Scarf, just to hit hard, maybe just to go for a big Stone Edge or a big Earthquake.
Yeah. To be fair though, that was like the absolute correct play. Get that thing down to steady, and they're just like, bye.
Yeah,
Not risking the
especially
stone.
after you got lucky with the miss, so it's like, well,
Okay, so Dragless comes out, eats a toxic, which is nice for you. Unfortunately, this is your physical wall, not your special wall. So we'll see what moves it's kind of going to do. You see it's going for taunt.
I'm for the triple protect. Here we go. He knew it was coming. He ran away. He's too afraid.
Oh, he's too afraid of the triple attack. Oh my god, you went. This only happened once in league history. You tried to get it 2 consecutive games. or thereabouts.
right, now it's been toxic. Right, now we can get it.
The same round, I should say.
But we have seen it's got heal bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is just
I
kind
was
of
like, uh-oh. Okay.
It's like, huh, okay.
So, Wish, I assume, going into...
Man
Oh,
tooth.
where's Mantooth? Okay, I was thinking maybe Dragonite.
So Wish back up. And we're about to see some. Well,
Do you remember it's a fairy type shape?
we were about to see some tech here, but
You got
I got flinched,
Oh, okay.
and that was a high roll because the scene before it did 47, then it did 52.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a roll as well. 2 shots me, which is annoying.
Yeah, that's tricky. Okay, so...
So
Well,
I
just
I
kinda
take it away to
hemorrhaging.
try and save it later with a nice wish or something. But
Oh, there we go. Stealth Fox damage. Calm Mind. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, it's looking promising for a little bit. Defog. Okay.
Unfortunately,
With the magic.
magic bounces the
Get your
default.
evasion
What is
level.
it anyway?
Increased accuracy.
Mm.
Delicious.
For your singular attacking move.
Hey, all hope is not lost, but then if this is choice banned,
It's
then
gonna
this
do
is
some
still going to
damage.
hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
What was your one attacking move?
That was a lot of damage.
It was probably it's either Shadow Ball. Yeah, it was Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse.
Yeah.
So it was Shadow Ball that game.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you needed the extra boost to get through the
I was just safe to keep doing it. Like I could have clicked it against the, I guess the turn earlier, but I needed more damage to.
You died.
Thought gets a kill though, so
Yeah.
it's all that matters.
Hells yeah.
Should have gotten 2 down.
Okay.
Yeah. So just between a roll on the Don fan, few too many flinches and a stone miss. Things are a bit rough. At the moment.
You love
That
to
taunt.
see it if you're
That
the
taunt
mortals.
hurts. Because the agility.
Yeah, the
needed to-
agility stopping you from
Ooh.
outspeed and
Yeah. Because that would have stopped the Serene Grace
So
shenanigans.
this is a
yeah.
speed tie with Togen Kiss.
Got him.
got
I
him.
don't know. I
You
don't
got
know. Depends
him.
how those
Okay.
things invested.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It has
Because even though I'm
it's the
running
same base
agility,
speed. So.
yeah, I've still got 204 speed EVs on that Dragonite. So
How did that feel taking out the Togen Kiss?
oh, good. I was
Should have
like,
died earlier, but we got there.
yeah. If it died a long time ago, then it would have been much better because the toxics wouldn't have been healed up and other things are like, it just would have left me in such a better position if that.
True.
But hey ho.
That's how it go. Okay, Starlight coming in. Go to Panda and Alola. Like, what's your game plan now? I guess you have to try and
the
get me
Dragonite
back,
is
mate.
still there. The Dragonite is still there. I need to get an agility up, and then I can hopefully sweep. But
He's just going to go into Yggdrasil.
yeah.
Right? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he knows he can U-turn,
Yeah, sure.
so
It goes into
it's-
wash instead.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes, I remember what happens here. I wasn't expecting this at all. I was like, oh,
He could have
Oh.
got into Hydreigon, but he's like, nah.
yeah. I just didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, I thought
This
gonna
this is
alt
exactly
switch or
what
something.
That's BM right there.
that is exactly what they were saying on the Carmine podcast. It's like no matter what you want to do, they will stop you from doing it. Like they will just do the opposite of what you want them to do. And yeah, it's working.
Drops the Draco.
Yeah,
Oh, drop a Draco, that it's swag from an end to the.
yeah. So because without the agility, I get outsped, so I just get killed. So yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well played. They made use of Togekiss very well.
Yeah. Try
It's
harder
what
in
it
the match.
does.
It
It's
didn't
what it
matter.
does. You
GG.
can't complain too much, even
Yeah,
though it does
like-
really suck.
I wasn't too fussed. Like, every time I got flinch, I was like, I probably won't get flinch the next one. Oh, I did. Oh, you probably won't get flinch.
Yeah, so it's more likely to
Let's
happen
see.
than not. So
Yeah, and again, the match didn't matter, so I didn't put much time and effort. I was just like, well, I just need to go faster than him, so I just put agility on it.
Gotta go
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Yeah. So, like you said, both of you are still through into the Sun playoffs. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that puts,
Well done on that.
that puts the War Turtles top of the group, followed by the Limehouse Luxrays, followed by me, and then the Londinium Lotads at the bottom.
Crikey.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the top bracket could have literally just been you guys.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, it's time to talk about the Western War Turtles just a little bit more,
Just a little more. Why is that?
because it's time for our favourite section of the show. It's name rater time.
It's the name raider. Hells yeah.
Oh my god!
Thank you very much to John Jenner for getting these sent in.
Yes, indeed. Please do send in your
Or
nicknames.
shame
if you
to everyone
haven't
else.
already. Yeah.
You have a chance of redemption.
There's
by
only
hurrying up.
a few shows left. Ray, I know you've been working on them. You just got to send them in. Just gotta
Send them in.
click that
Send
little
them in.
send button.
Clowns. Go on, man.
Yeah.
I haven't checked to see if these are in order. I'm going to have a quick scan through. I think they can't. I think they are. I haven't even read these, so apologies if I trip over my own tongue on some of it. But we'll give it a good go.
I'm gonna laugh at you when you do it.
Okay. What friends saw? What are friends saw?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you ready? Are we good? Are we braced? Are we
Got
ready.
ready.
I'm ready for them to be read out in the correct order.
okay? Starting off in tier 5. No. So we have the Mega Steelix.
You pronounced it mega. No. Being a douche.
Joke. We have Porco. He says, Weeb alert, Weeb alert. Weeb nickname, a reference to a character in Attack on Titan. There you go.
Porco, Attack on Titan. Oh god, I don't know.
Who's Porco in Attack on Titan?
I recognise the name from Attack on Titan. Unfortunately, when you search Porco, it just comes up with Porco Rosso. Okay.
As
Who is it?
it's like, do you say because the spoilers and like,
Okay. Maybe.
yeah.
I
He
will
is
give
from
it-
Attack on Titan. If you want to know more about
Yeah.
Porco from Attack on Titan, go read the manga. Or watch the anime.
Or watch
Watch
Attack
the
on Titan.
movie and then the last series because the
Yeah.
movie carries over the first 3 series.
That's it? Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Next up is the Jirachi, who is called Starlight. This is a repeat
Returning one?
nickname. Yeah, a repeat nickname after the song
Great.
Starlight by the Superman Lovers. There you go.
Wasn't
I
that the
found
video
that-
with like the potato people?
I have no
I think
idea.
so. I think so. I mean, there was.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like
Yeah,
a little
it was.
rodent thing as well? I can't remember.
It's the one with like the weird potato humans underground. Yeah.
I just remember last Name Rater, it came up. I did a little thing where I played the music, but had you actually like flying around a little room from Hey You Pikachu or something. Yeah, it was a good time. Starlight's
next
great,
up.
great name for Joe, actually.
Yeah, really good. Next up, we have Rotom Wash, who is called Safe Word. Jen needed a way to rein in her excitement after drafting Rotom Wash, so it became a safe word. Remember SSC, everybody. So, what John says there.
What?
Google it,
I feel
everyone.
like I was gonna say, is this an in joke that we're not privy to? And Jen is like screaming,
I don't know.
at the screen watching now. It's like, John, what are you doing?
Safe, sane, and consensual. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, would you be that excited about getting a Rotom Wash?
I mean,
Or is it because PK
apparently
didn't pick
so.
the Rotom Wash? And it was like, oh my god, PK didn't pick it, we can get it. And then PK's like, oh yeah, electric type that I wanted.
Then
Clearly, they're enjoying it way more than I am. So,
That's true. Oh, yeah. But they need a safe one.
yeah, if they need a safe one.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it too. Next up, we have the Hydreigon, who is called Y Ragadlas. Yeah, perfectly pronounced in Welsh there
Oh,
for you.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on, I've got it on the screen from the previous match. It's it's literally wide.
Yeah.
I was like,
how to do it in Welsh? I have no idea. So, yeah.
okay. Because I was like, it's like you dress all right. It's like, no, it's not even that.
No, it's like the name of the Welsh dragon means the red dragon. This nickname is the blue dragon. So there you go. So,
oh, okay.
so he's not the Welsh dragon. He's Welsh for the blue dragon.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
In a weird kind of way.
Next up, we have Togekiss, who is
Wait, can
called...
we now change the Worcester Waterfalls logo to be like the Welsh flag, but with the Hydreigon for it instead? That'd be great.
Next up, we have the Togekiss, who is called Boo. Our callback dedicated to the AOP Alisas Mero tennis character rating.
Hells yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh my
Gives
god.
extra points for that.
We love a good callback here on all that.
Love a good callback.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice as well because like Togekiss kind of just like floats there, big old white puffy thing.
Yeah.
It's,
And you
it's
can imagine-
It's tricky.
nickname.
Oh, he's tricky.
Yeah, you can imagine that Togekiss doing that damn little boo giggle
Yeah.
every time it gets off a flinch.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't the nickname we've given it, but it's still acceptable.
Next up, we have he's got Amoonguss and Sarina here, so obviously he swapped the
Yeah.
Sure.
Amoonguss for a Sarina. So
Okay, yeah.
we'll start with the Amoonguss, who isn't on there. I don't know if you want to display it at all or what, but the Amoonguss was called JP's Tell. So JP
I'm not
has a
gonna
big
put that on the
tell
screen now.
when playing
I
games of
have
Among
a
Us.
big tail.
It's on the page, JP. Meanwhile, John is
Shoot
messaging
the
me.
messenger.
So it keeps,
Yeah.
John's messages keep popping up over the screen while I'm trying to read what he's saying.
My phone keeps lighting up because he's messaging.
He
Right.
knows. He knows we're
knows.
recording.
JP has a big tell when playing games of Among Us, and he loves having it referenced. So I've immortalized that here with Amoongus's name. Not long for the team, however, and replaced by Sarina. So then the Sarina, whose nickname is Gold Digger. This is a reference to the Kanye West song Gold Digger. It says here, Kanye West. A line sung by the protagonist of the tale says, "I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her?" Oh no, yeah, its name's The One, not
Yeah,
Gold.
it was
Sorry,
called The One.
yeah, from Gold, yeah. My psychic told me she has an ass like Serena. Ah, get it?
Jennifer
Sarina.
Lopez, full
okay.
kids.
Yeah.
Gotta take all the better.
Ostensibly a reference to the posterior of the tennis champion Serena Williams. Serena itself is no slouch in the wagon dragon department.
Wagon dragon. That's fantastic. I thought I was gonna go with what's the kind of reference? It's like yo, Among Us, I love you and I'm gonna let you finish, but Serena's the greatest grass type of all time.
Next up, we have Moltres, who is called Japan 2020. Ooh, not quite. Repeat nickname, forever associating with the starting ceremony of the Indigo League with the Real World Olympics. It fits the Phoenix motif with the cancellation and rescheduling of Japan's 2020 Summer Olympics, rising from the ashes, although, apparently Japan is not doing well.
No,
the Olympics are still going ahead as of today.
Apparently 80% of people in Japan are unhappy that the Olympics is going ahead.
Yeah,
on a survey. Yeah, they've still got a state of emergency. I think
because they don't really do vaccines in Japan. Kind of a weird cultural thing that they're very dismissive of them. I think it was some historical reason, but yeah.
And also,
so they don't really have much.
They aren't stopping working for any reason.
No.
Because,
no.
lol Tokyo. So
this is a Weeble alert, and I'm loving it. In that last game, the Moltres was called Japan 2220.
Yes.
Who is that a reference?
I think it might have been there.
Typo.
That's when the next Olympics.
BBB.
The extra B is for Bruce, and the extra B. What was it?
The Olympics has been cancelled until 2220. It's been like 20,000 years.
Next up, we have the Quagsire, which is another returning nickname, another returning mon, which is Thanks a Lotl. Repeat nickname, Axolotl, Thanks a Lotl. Real clever shit, he says.
Hell yeah. I like that.
Then we have Vikavolt, which again is another repeat nickname, because I don't know if you noticed, but John just seems to draft like the same lower half of his team every time, pretty much.
Yeah.
This is Vikavolt, Harry. Once more referencing the poor bug drawn towards the beautiful blue zap in a blue zap light in a bug's life.
Yeah, I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Hurry now.
Yeah.
And then finally, we have Dunsparce, who I don't know if has.
Game?
I don't think it's come to a name. So they come to a game. So this is going to be the grand revealing of its nickname. And any guesses? Any? Okay, so
you're done now.
Well, you know, he's had butt sharpies.
You're done
before.
now. Oh, God.
He has.
Yeah. So of course, this Dunsparce is called Butt Plug. After becoming intimately familiar with many product lines while working in the logistics for the UK's #1 sex toy online retailer, I can confirm that Dunsparce tail is in fact a legitimate butt plug. Wait until year 2065, year of Pokémon 69, to see Dunsparce's final form.
But,
yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
What a cracking explanation of it.
There you go.
I like that you just ousted himself there. So he's like, this is my job.
That same company got honoured by the Queen. They got the highest business honour by the Queen this year.
While he was there, this year.
It was for it's phrased like it's for constant and substantial growth. It's the name of the award that was given. It's like Her Majesty.
God. What you are. Oh God. Well then.
There you go. That's
some
the
fantastic
list.
names. You want to quickly just whiz through them?
So we've got Megastelix, Porco, Jirachi, Starlight, Rotom Wash, Safe Word, Hydreigon, Yadragalas, or Blue Dragon, Togekiss, Boo, Sarina is the one, Moltres, Japan 2020, Quagsire is thanks a lot.
He's doing it. He's tripping over his own tongue.
Oh my god.
He killed it.
Vikavolt, Harry, Dunsparce, Buttplug.
Dunsparce butt plug. That's
Can
a
you
new
just
Twitter
imagine
name.
that he brings it into a game, it just comes out, his butt plug has hit the field.
Buttplug used glare. Oh, jeez.
Butt plug used
Coil.
constrict. Or coil.
Yeah, so favourite would probably be Boo or the one. I like those.
Yeah, I like the one a lot more now I have the explanation of it. When I thought it was just a Neo reference, I was like,
Yeah, or was it the Jet Li movie?
Yeah, I was either one. I was like, I mean, I guess it does kung fu, but you know, not great. It seems a bit weird. But then, yeah, now it's like, yeah, an actual reference. I'm like,
I think Thanks-a-Lotl is my favourite.
Yeah.
It's such a good name, but I
It is
do
really
really
good.
like Japan 2020 just for...
yeah,
Or Japan 220.
It's so on topic. With the times.
yeah, it's really good. I don't want to give it to the returning ones, but yeah, the returning ones are pretty darn.
Yeah, like I like Starlight as well. It's just a really nice name for a Jirachi.
Yeah.
It just
And
makes you think
Buttplug
of the
is
sun.
hilarious.
Yeah, good old Buttplug. Buttplug's a good name.
Buttplug!
Good solid Buttplug.
What you want? You don't want to, you want it to break on you.
Exactly. Well then,
Especially if it's made of glass.
fantastic stuff. Well done, John and Jen. Thanks you for sending them in. And yeah, rest of you. There's still time. There's
Still time. I think if you don't get them in, we're just gonna not do
Shun
them.
you.
I think that's pretty much it. You know,
Yeah.
simple as that. There'll just be less for the good folks at home to enjoy.
Exactly. Well then, before we wrap up, shall we just have a quick go over the fixtures? Hopefully, this will come out before too many of them have been played. To give like our some more predictions.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing predictions. Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
right, so
why
we're being
wouldn't
put on the
we?
spot right
Why
now,
wouldn't we?
so-
On the Carmine podcast, they wouldn't dare.
Oh. Well, we've never been one to shirk a bet or responsibility.
Hells yeah. No,
As the Channel
this is-
4 of the coverage.
This is our job.
We can make wild accusations without any basis.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can't do anything about it.
Don't do anything. They'll enjoy it. They'll just
PK's
enjoy
here
it.
backing himself to win the season.
I mean, I always do. So,
Even this season, PK.
every season, I have a lot of self-confidence.
According to the Luxrays, you still have the best team in the league.
Yeah, but they've not backed me to win any matches.
No, that's true. There's the best team. Like you've drafted the best team.
But I'm just
Wow.
a bad player.
They're-
But
yeah, they're
people
actually
who aren't
dissing
bad
you.
players, let's go to the Sun bracket. So, first off, on the left side of the bracket, we have the aforementioned Worcester Warsaw versus the Royal Ascot Altarias.
It's just all over the show. All over the show.
I know, right? This is a show full of them. They should have come on. Then we-
Quick, get him on.
Are we doing running from all? or just
yeah, are we going to
pick one
go
and
through
then-
them all? We'll do one. We'll-
say it, and then we'll predict. I think that's
yeah,
the way
okay.
to-
Right, so War Turtles versus Altarias. What are we thinking?
I'd see the Altara's on a hot streak. They're what? They came out of groups 3-0, so pretty good.
Yeah, they're
the
really strong.
War Turtles
show.
are
War Turtles
right
are
at the
just
top
very good and annoying.
of the table, I think. So
Yeah, like I feel like the Wartles are just such a scary team this season because not only have they picked a good bunch of mons, so they're really quite adaptable in what they're able to do. The pair of them are just really good at the prep stage for bringing stuff that is going to mess up the opponent.
Yeah, so I don't think the team is fantastic. It's just if they get the right side of the coin, then you're going to lose. And they are very good.
Saying it's all down to luck that they've been trouncing team, PK.
No,
Flip of the coin.
well, that is part of their strategy, but they are very good in the prep
Oh.
stage, so they're
Oh, because it's
even
really
weighing
great.
it in their favour. And then they've got that extra bit that's like well, even if something gets messed up, you could just get flinched and get fucked. So,
But PK, see their coin is actually weighted because 60% is more than 50%.
it's actually 1.5 heads. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Because if they're paralyzed as well,
tiny bun-splash tail on the bottom.
like if they're paralyzed as well, what is the chance that the opponent actually gets a turn? What's the
100% they will never get a turn.
You have to do it's 60-40 and then 75-25.
So it's 100% right there.
It's 100%.
So, look, everything's 50-50. Either they get a
Exactly.
turn or they don't get a turn. Jesus.
Oh man, I just appear to not have a turn for a lot of these turns though.
I mean, I'm just
Bless
looking
you.
at. I'm looking at Zoe's team now, though, and I think the matchup's pretty good for her. So, yeah, there's a Mamoswine for starters, which rips apart most
Every
of the
team.
War Turtles team. Mega Absol's nice and fast. Hitmonlee Unburdened, nice and fast. Like,
Okay.
yeah, there's a bit of speed there that
Joe,
could
you sell
be
it
tricky.
to me. You sell it to me.
Yeah,
I want to watch it now. I want to watch it. I didn't care before.
spicy.
Now I want to watch
It'll be
it.
spicy.
Yeah,
And
I'm
don't
not going to
forget-
change my mind. I think John is just very good, so they're going to win.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Oh, so it's all John now. It's not even Genital.
Yeah, he helps. She's not the main figurehead. She's the Squirtle Squad. He's the Wartortle. Like,
We need to meet their friend Blastoise Barry, the greatest trainer you've ever seen.
Oh my god.
there's a character in Pokemon called Barry. Isn't that the DPP?
Oh, isn't he
dude?
the painter guy?
No, it's the rival character in Diamond and Pearl. The
Oh, yeah, the
blonde guy.
guy with like the Waldo shirt and the
Yeah.
scarf and blonde chicken
Blonde
hair.
guy, yeah.
Him and his Piplup. Yeah, Barry.
Oh my god.
Barry.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're what? What was that? I'm saying the Wartortles. Are you convinced, JP, that the Ascot Alterians are going to take it?
I'm not convinced they're going to take it, but I think that if the right Altarius team comes up against them and she's like on point with her play, I think she could maybe take it.
Yeah.
But if she's not on a A game, I think the Wartortles will take it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think I want the Altarius to win, but I think the Wartortles are more likely to win.
That's kind of what I feel like their season has been like, right? It's like they can lose, but it doesn't matter if they lose like once or twice because overall they're going to win more games. Like they've like managed to engineer it that they will be more likely to win than they will to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Next up.
60% chance.
Next up, we have the Varsity Booth Blunts versus the Yeovil Town Young Geese, Young Gooses
Ooh.
at Tebayo.
Okay. They got very
this-
similar teams, right? They're both like
Yeah.
bulky offense, sort of.
Yeah, it's Mega Blastoise versus Manectric, and then we got what, Bulu, Latios, Muck versus Skarmory, Sivassoon, Florges. Like,
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slogfest, but that's Ray's specialty, right? Is a weird
is long
tanky
game.
slogfest.
Long
Yeah.
game.
he loves his long game, but I don't think he's gonna do it. Like, I think the Young Gooses is actually gonna take it.
The
I mean, they
young
have the
geese.
better team. They
Young
have the better
Gooses.
team for the long game.
Yeah, Ray's gonna not click protect somewhere. He's gonna mess up. Like, I think his mental's gone. Like, I think he'll.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I
why
didn't
we've
want to
not
say
seen
it,
a
but
Harry
maybe
Lee.
so. It may be so.
So I mean, he can prove me wrong, but I think the young buck is gonna take it. The young Goose.
This is the new kid on the block versus the
Out to
old
prove
hat of the
himself.
league.
Yeah.
They've not fought each other at all. Not even like in any friendlies, as far as I know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what comes of that. I couldn't say who's going to win because my track record against both of them is not stellar. But I think Ray is definitely more prone to to potential fuck ups.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's got a
Ooh.
much larger sample size than.
That is
Kind of
true.
like-
Yeah, that we've not had enough time
Yeah.
seeing Joe mess
Yeah.
up. So
Pressure could get to him. The knockout
Joseph,
game.
sorry.
I think I believe in Ray on this one. If this is his specialty, he likes his long games. There's going to be a lot of leech seeding and just using protect.
Oh,
and-
the leech seed Bulu. Bleak Seed,
yeah,
Drain
yeah.
Punch. Oh.
No, he's gonna.
He's
What
gonna
is-
Grassy Terrain, heal the other
He's
team.
gonna copy the boost off of Suicune. He's
It's just
gonna
gonna
get
be.
Suicune Calm Mind. Then he's gonna copy the boost with whatever the shift move is.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be a full special Bulu. Right.
See, as much as Ray, rolls his eyes at my tanky horribleness, he's the exact same.
Version.
Same
He wants to make
cloth.
himself feel good
I don't
by being,
know.
I'm not that bad.
Because Ray is bulky offense, right? He's bulky
Yeah.
offense. Like he's not
Quintessential
stalled.
bulky offense.
Like he will switch his things around with his regenerators and then punch you lightly, whereas you'll be like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm not really gonna do it,
And what?
and you're gonna die.
Listen
I've done
here.
that. When have I done that? When have I
Like
done that?
5 out of your 6 mons do that.
Except for they don't. They click wish and then they swap out of the Dragonite that's going to kick you in the face.
That's what I mean. They go in,
Ray does
they
kinda-
wish,
Ray does
they
kind of
heal.
do the same thing, but he's just got more mons that are going to hit you. Other than a Dragonite, it's actually a Bulu and a Latios rather than just the Dragonite. he's just a lighter shade of Crocodile.
Yeah, I
We're all
think
God's children in the dark.
I think with this one, I think the young gooses are more likely to take it. But I think if Ray again brings his A game, then he can take it.
All right, get the splinters out your ass, Jesus!
Yeah.
Sitting on these fences.
Yeah.
I've got a pre impartial and armor.
Fine, bring the sanity. I'm saying young goose in that.
I'm going Ray.
All right.
Beautiful. Well done, lads. Split.
Excellent.
Perfect.
All right, next, the third match, the first on the right hand side of the bracket, we have the Kruka and Crocnors of this very parish versus the Dante Must Die Ealing Kids. How has he got here? Like,
How has he
he
got?
literally gave you the answer, people. Come
I know.
on.
And he trounced me when we fought with my Landerer's team. Ugh.
No, obviously we are being a bit hyperbolic here. He has done very well. But
He has done very well. Because I mean, that's the thing. Like because we've not covered any of his games this
No.
round. Like, what do you know? What his win loss record was in this half?
yeah, he
No
was
clue.
2-1 in the
2-1.
group with Ray, Mark, and Webb.
I mean, yeah, because he like defied us particularly and the rest of the league by not doing any transfers to not cure his ground weakness.
Transfers. Sorry. Okay.
I- did I?
Yeah, he said transfers.
Transfers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lost to Ray. That's the only match he lost in this round.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quietly confident. I've had a.
But that's how I was.
Dragonite
I was
against Earthquake.
exceptionally
Right.
confident. I was confident to the point about talking. I was like talking to John about just bringing in like a troll team where I just didn't bring Landorus.
I mean, Joe's got a Dragonite and a Don fan. I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him the edge. Like,
I think I could get it. We'll give it a go.
I think this is where Sam's miracle run ends. Like a miracle run where he hasn't been able to get out of the
He
tournament.
can't keep getting away with it.
Fumbles at the first hurdle.
Oh,
I'm back
stop
in the
him.
Crocnors.
Oh, stop him.
Yeah, I think Kruger and Crocodiles all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's a bit biased, but also he is the champ. He's 2-time champion with a hell team that he's got a lot of practice using now.
Yeah.
Against a very weak to ground team. He has a Dom fan.
Yeah. Unless he's gonna have like ground resist berries or weakness policies on everything.
Yeah, just don't get done. Just don't get done by like a
Don't get
choice
got,
scarf.
yeah.
Well,
Don't get
you know,
got
I
by
got
a choice
someone
scarf
else to-
poster.
Don't get got. Like,
All the sturdies, the matter, you
Yeah.
get his weakness policies, whatever. I'll just take the hit and kill him back. It's
yeah, he's
fine.
not got Force Breaker, right? Like he can't do shit.
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't looked. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, God.
He's actually just put in a trade for Stagalmery.
he's just
Sorry.
drafted Haxorus.
He's got another crew in black. No, Jesus Christ!
Game Freak could just given everything on his team. Never take.
Oh god, it's the tri-type. Everything's flying. He's done it. The madman's done it. Everything's got flying type.
Yeah. Just wait for the 5 Ls.
Yeah, I think we're unanimous in giving that win to the
Yeah.
Crocodiles, as biased as we are. And the last match in the Sun bracket will be the Limehouse Luxrays versus the Sheffield Shedingers. Not the
Combined
Shedingers.
podcast versus the
And
Eye of
again,
the Sky.
Ed's
Minor
weather
content creators.
debacle is
At
coming
it.
on again. As a Tyranitar versus... He just can't get away. He just can't get away.
Ah, that is really funny. That is really.
gonna be,
We were literally talking about this earlier.
It's gonna be a spicy. I don't know if I can call this game.
Like, I think on form, like, mainly because I beat Ed, and I haven't beaten anyone this season. So it's like, I think I'd give it to the Luxrays, but I don't know, man. Like,
I feel like
I
Ed's
think,
performance has been like up and down this season, hasn't it? Whereas the Luxrays have been consistently sort of on it.
good. Yeah, I mean,
True. I don't, but still, like Ed just needs one good turn, and he'll
Yeah.
win the whole match. It's like, oh, it's so risky.
Yeah, like,
I mean, these guys. I swear these guys fought before, didn't they?
Maybe,
I don't
maybe this
remember.
Is a replay.
Maybe
I don't know.
if I have a quick look.
Maybe because I'm just
Yes,
thinking back to the
They
Combat
got
podcast.
Luxrays 4-0'd them. They did.
really?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
I see.
Ninetales matchup in Tyranitar is really bad for Ninetales. For obvious
Okay,
reasons.
so this is
it's
a.
because he had it was Continental Crush Thunderous. That's what happened. It was a physical Thunderous, Wild Charge and Brick Break. That's what.
Okay.
That's what got done. Like, yeah.
So, but now there's the data. The data's out there for this rematch.
And he did
Although
have an
they're both
Alakazam in
really
that match, which he no longer has. So
He now has an Azel, which may be
Yeah.
better.
horribly
for the
better.
Yeah.
team.
So,
Oh,
what do you reckon? The Luxrays?
I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
predicted one.
Luxrays.
I predicted one upset. I think the Luxrays got this.
I mean,
You reckon?
this is going to be. I mean, I want to say it's going to be a great game, but it's probably going to be short because Ed's.
it's probably going to be a shit show.
Game's
It's like, yeah,
over.
someone's going to get smacked. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got his thing that set up got Destiny bonded by Burnett, and then he just.
Oh yeah, there is that. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I think I'm gonna have to give it to the Luxrays as well. I think that's
Both-
gonna be a unanimous Luxray support
Yeah.
from us.
I mean, both
Not necessarily
these
support,
teams.
but sorry.
Both these teams are well overdue some silverware, for sure.
It has a meta gross now.
You're gonna say
well-
well overdue some humbling.
Some humbling, yeah.
Round up.
So no matter, whoever fights this is going to have to fight Joe or Sam or his team. So.
True. Oh god, that means if I win, I have to fight one of these. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ow, yeah. Okay, so
But yeah,
that's our take on-
we're all giving that to the Luxrays, right?
Yep,
I think so. I think so.
Okay, excellent. So let's
Sorry,
move
Ed.
on.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah, let's move on to the Moon bracket where it's actually interesting.
Hells yeah.
We have
My
first match. We
man.
have the London Lutads versus the Kingswood Kabutops.
Ooh.
I'm very happy about this because two of the stronger teams eliminating themselves off the bat is very good for me.
I think the Lotads are tanky enough that the Kabutops will struggle, and I think I'm gonna give it to the Lotads on this one.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Really, like, I just don't see. I mean, Mega Aerodactyl can get through Venusaur, yeah, but
Like,
and then Volcarona, if it gets going.
yeah, it's a lot of ifs, right?
Yeah,
Whereas I
Kabutops have a lot more. I think more mons that can do things.
It's
Like,
the Lotads to lose.
Yeah, But just-
yeah, I think so.
the main offense, the main four of Kyurem, Venusaur, Heatran, and Gliscor. It's like, how do you go against that? Like,
Yeah, it's a hell of a core, right? It's yes.
Yeah,
tough.
I think this is definitely the Lotas to lose. However, I think if A Game Crispy rocks up, then he can definitely take it.
I don't know. That's the thing. He's going low prep this season,
Yeah.
and it has shown.
He's
Yeah,
going low
right,
prep and
definitely.
defensive. So it's
I
not
don't
really
know
wild.
if he's gonna start prepping hard style,
Probably
like
not now
for
for
maybe
playoffs.
or not. If he starts doing his goddamn homework again.
Get your book back out, man.
Maybe. Oh,
You let your own side down. The Kingswood Kabutop's name is being sullied.
homework king, not the slacking off king. God.
Yeah, God. I don't, who's well? I mean, it's probably the Wartortles now. The homework kings, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking
probably.
nerds.
Yeah.
Look, imagine trying to win.
Imagine
Okay.
trying to win. Coming
Imagine
from
that.
you, Mr.
I mean,
It's
like-
not fun if I lose.
I'm not
It's
too
fun
fussed
if
if
I
I
win.
win or not, but if I win 3 times, I think at that point everyone
I
else.
think
just
can your
pack
ego
with
handle it?
them and I-
It's like, well, there's no point me going back.
Gen 7 champion of all time.
Yeah.
It gets tricorn hat, one for every win. Like,
Do you know, I really want them to do the champions matches again. So like,
It's just Joe versus
Dom fights
himself.
you. Yeah, and then like Joe eventually has to like fight himself again later. Or if say if Dom wins and he gets to be champion, and then he like beats all the others, then he still has to fight you again later on. Which is really funny.
this is my season 14 now. Oh
Cool.
dear. All right, so I
so
think
we
we're
go
getting
back
that to the
to-
low tads here.
The low tads, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Crispy does goddamn homework.
Yeah, but even if he does, I still think the low tads got it. And speaking of got it, it's me next. It's me, the Luton Town Leafeons versus the Chippenham Town Charmeleons. Oh, he's got a Mew. That's as much as I know. But I genuinely haven't looked at it. The matches we've played previously, the only thing I remember about it is he missed 4 Nature's Madnesses in a row, which is 90% accurate, and then I still lost. So,
Yeah.
Bodes
Yeah.
well for old PK here.
I mean,
yeah, it
I'll
does
be
bode
honest.
well for me.
I don't think I'm going to be back in old monkey brain here. I, think.
No,
I
I mean,
the
that is the same,
Charmeleons have it.
but I'm always going to back myself. Like, 'cause why would I not? Why would I think I'm going to lose? Like, fuck that.
I mean, if you think you're gonna lose, then you're gonna lose. That's how it works.
Exactly, you've already lost, so why not just give it a go?
Exactly.
Give it the old college try, right? Like, make myself, the best chance I've got to win. Which, luckily, now I've got maybe a little bit more time to prep. It's hopefully,
And it matters
hopefully
now,
gonna go
so
in my
now you
favour.
actually have to care.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, I haven't looked at the matchup yet.
So why do you
just-
have more time now?
Because the puppy is now slightly older, so I'm not up all hours of the day, and work situation is slightly better. It's getting more to the summer, which is actually when the work sort of dies down. So I've actually got a bit more time.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
What are you, JP? John Paul.
It's Zardex, Mew, Sylveon, Crocodile, Tentacruel, Decidueye on his team. There's a Bronzong, there's a Regirock. This
Yeah.
is my watery boys.
So like, this is a player who's definitely has a lot of skill with Pokemon, who has drafted a good scary team, who has just not been doing well for a couple of seasons now, versus PK, who consistently drafts very good teams and consistently doesn't do very well with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So it's kind of hard to call, but I guess Monkey Brain isn't quite as good as Skilled Brain.
Yeah. I would
Unless
say that
you just
he
do
doesn't
something
have a
stupid.
great deal of water resistance. I think that's in my favour. It's got like a Tentacruel.
Yeah, I
I think that might help me
Right.
just overpower him. But I haven't looked into what he can do to me. So
If you don't get walled by Tentacruel, you have a chance. Remember your Jellicent battle and
oh yeah.
learn.
All right, I
mean, but
remember to bring.
But he's got an earthquake, right? He's got an earthquake. So, and
Yeah,
Tentacle
yeah, it's
doesn't get
easier to
Will-O-Wisp
kill.
specifically. Doesn't get Will-O-Wisp and can
Yeah.
be earthquakes. So
Okay.
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be
there
fine.
is that.
that should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
definitely.
matchup
I'm
wise.
telling her right now. Askelin's on the
Yeah,
team.
looking at the matchup, oh, maybe PK has. I don't know. But no. I've been fooled before. PK's an idiot. I'm back in the Charmeleon.
Oh god. I think the Charmeleon should win, but I want my boy PK to win. Also, I think us having a rematch later on could be cool as well. So
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. All right,
Go on,
and
PK, you
speaking of rematches. You are up in the next match. It is the Tottenham Torracats versus the Middlesbrough Metapods of Wev. You've got the mental edge on him, for definite. Like, you can crush his hopes and dreams again and again.
Wellity. Fancy seeing you.
What was the score last time? Do you remember?
He quit before it ended.
No. So we have fought each other again since then. And
have you fought this season, or?
I don't think it was this season, but I actually can't remember.
Oh, okay. You just said it was a
season.
rematch, so I thought that you'd already played.
It was not this season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I did win, but he played like a blinder on me, and it was like super close. I think. I mean, maybe I lost. I can't remember. He's on the Competetive podcast that you have
a 1-0 win against him in season 6, because this is when you beat him with Reggie Gigas and Golurk.
Against the Registeel.
Yeah,
it was the Zookeepers.
Yeah, it was.
I know. I never did the name
Lucario was the last one standing. So.
Wait, so you got to hit through. You've got to hit through a Vaporeon, a Zapdos, a Hippowdon, a Registeel, and a Pythagoras.
Yeah, and as he's enjoying the tankier mons, like.
Oh, and a Victini for good measure. I mean, like.
Oh, I love Victini. No, that's
and
not
Megalopony.
That's not fair.
Remember, Vaporeon has water absorb.
Okay, all right.
And is physically
his team has the edge. But I have the mind games. I have the attitude that I'm going to go in and have fun, which means that even I don't know what I'm going to bring to the game, and that's exciting.
And again, you do have a Cheatmon in Superior. Like,
what do you mean a Cheatmon? I get slated on the Carmine podcast for my Superior.
That's Superior. It's one of my favourite mons, but it can cheat out a win. That's what I mean. Like, it's not. It could, if it gets like one good Leaf Storm off, like, then you can just be golden from there.
Yeah. You know what you do have, JP? Is not a chance, because I'm giving it to Web. He's taking it from you. Oh.
I rated Web's team very, very high. You did. You guys.
You did.
I just. JP will find a way to get through it. That's what I don't believe it, but I want to believe it. So I'm going to say that JP's going to win. I want to believe that JP will win. So
I'm going to shit on JP because that'll make him determined, and then he'll try and win super hard.
And now we're getting him from both sides. You're like, he doesn't want to disappoint me, but he wants to prove you wrong. Now,
I think Wev has got this. Unless I bring my A game. I think this all depends on how well the prep goes.
Remember your last match where you got walled.
Yeah,
and this is going to be somewhat similar.
Yeah, you got to think about that.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, so
unless this is like a.
I don't
you backing yourself?
I have to, don't I? I have to. I have to.
Even
if I was
tough.
unbiased, I'd give it to Web, but I'm biased, so it's gonna be. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe Becky will join
one
me
more?
for a match.
The final match we have is the Malford Masquerades versus the Bristol City Bewares.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not really paid attention.
I need to have a look at the teams. Oh, it's the Excadrill Tyranitar is because I played them.
Yes, because
Masquerades.
The Bewares have the best squad in the league, as we said, and then
Charizard Y, Tapu Koko, Espeon,
the Chlorophyll Venusaur. It's weather v weather. Nice.
I mean, I'll be honest. Other than that, Charizard Y. Nothing on that team wants to be earthquaked. Most of it is there's a lot of weaknesses, some quad weaknesses to ground. Not a single resist outside of that Charizard Y.
Yeah.
So you can set up rocks and then start earthquaking and stone edging. I think that Excadrill's gonna be kicking some ass.
And Scream, Excadrill, Sandforce, like either one would be.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but then you got the sun on the drought to cancel out the sand stream, so then you'll be slower. But maybe just a choice scarf. Maybe just a choice scarf Excadrill was just enough to ruin Dom.
Or he could just bring regular Charizard. Choice scarf that instead.
Belly drum regular Charizard.
Yes.
My God.
Yes.
choice scarf belly drum. Best set I've ever heard.
He's going to get knocked off. It'll work. It's going to the belly drum. Then he gets knocked off. Twice. Maybe some spanner in the works.
I think the B-Wares have got this one. Looking at that matchup right there.
They just have the best team.
They have a very good team. And I think the
Reddit
matchup's good. I think the matchup's good for them as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were both 1 and 2, but Dom was 1 and 2 minus 9, and the B-Wares were 1 and 2 plus 1. So I'm like, you know.
Yeah. What do you
B-Wares
think,
were in a harder group.
This is similar to the Ray versus Joseph game. I think this is the old guard versus the new guard, but also, like, remember when Dom was in his heyday and he was like wearing like shades after match, like, oh yeah, I'm the best.
In his pond,
and Mark's coming like,
What,
oh yeah,
8
Gen 8,
years
I'm
ago?
ready to school some fools doing 2 leagues at once. So I feel like this is a matchup of some similar egos. And I really look forward to seeing how it goes. However, I do think that Mark is probably hungrier for it at the moment. So I would give it to Mark based on he's got a really good team, and I think he's gonna go for it harder than Dom will. Which means that Dom needs to get hungry real fast. Or he's gonna be out the door.
Oh, we hungry.
Oh, we hungry.
Yeah, nah, I'm giving this to the B-Wares.
Okay.
BOS as well.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh. Oh,
Take
God.
that, Dom.
Wait, what do we say about Ray? do we just like shit on out your league?
I mean, if they get good,
A little bit, you know.
yeah.
Haven't done a show to
I
defend
mean,
themselves.
prove us wrong. Like, and it's just it's just a guess.
Friendly
It's fine. You don't have to be right.
It's all a bit of fun.
Just your thoughts,
All a bit of
just your
fun.
opinion.
We're
Blah,
just
blah.
gonna get loads of complaints to Ofcom now. Take it all up on the channel, please.
That's fine. I will
just
be the
chatting
lightning
shit.
rod of hate for the group.
The lightning rod of hate. I'm immune to hate, but I attract all of it.
In fact, it gives me a special attack.
Like this guy talking shit and he gets knocked out in a moon bracket basket.
Shit. And he gets banged.
And he was talking shit, getting banged.
Yeah. That's all of them. That's all of them, isn't it?
That's all of them. That's
All right.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll save predictions on the next round until next time.
I think, yeah.
I don't know what the coverage is going to look like for the playoffs. We'll need to talk to our league, see what's going on
that's
with
true.
that. Whether we'll take the
Well, I guess
one that
I'm
Joe isn't
in.
You're
I'm
in
in
the top.
Sun. You're both in Moon. Ray's in Sun. Dom's in Moon. So I don't know.
Yeah. Like I want to just cover Sam Warner's games because I think they'll be high. Or game singular.
Game?
Games.
Singular.
Because like we were following his career at the start, and then we sort of like tuned out for a few games, and now it's like, oh,
And now he's here in the top group. And it's
and
like,
he's
oh,
doing
wow.
well. It's like shit. We need to get back on that. Oh dear. Well, yeah. So look forward to whatever comes next. We got a lot more Let's Play coming as well. So stay tuned for
So much
that.
more.
The
do you
story
mean?
continues.
What do you mean? I have now worked out how many episodes are left. So
Oh, okay. I was trying to work out. This, I also don't know where you're at with release log versus edit log and stuff. So yeah. I don't know how much you got
We
left.
need to, show off more of our citrus-based allies.
well, I mean, we've done a few gyms, so we're getting there. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe the last episode, at least, we were beating some nerds in a rocket place.
Yes, lots of nerds, and I did my best nerd voice a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I remember what's coming.
I think, yeah, the next episode is good, which may or may not have aired by the time this airs. Right, that is an all-out pummeling. Thank you very much
was
for
an
watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Well done, everyone.
Looking forward to watching the games, and yeah, looking forward to doing some coverage of them next time. Until
Well.
then, PK.
Yeah, as we say at the end of every episode of All That Pummeling, I'm going Mr. Burns. I'm blocking out the sun bracket and channeling my inner Yugi to flip over my soul Century of Stone, and I'm attacking the moon bracket. Let's go. Let's go. We're attacking the moon here.
Get your Cannibal Turtle out.
Weebler. Puppy!
That's fantastic. Puppy! All out puppies!
All our puppies, bringing it back.
We love a good callback. Bye-bye!
Thanks for watching.